Do not make these mistakes in Marvel Future Revolution. I've been playing since soft launch. I've made some mistakes. I'm also joined by my brother Cubs fan Han, and he's made some mistakes as well. So in this video, we're talking about some of the mistakes that we made so that you do not have to make them in starting your account, and you can start off your Marvel Future Revolution account correctly. So without further ado, if you're ready for all that, guys, Cubs fan Han, tell him what to do, my brother.
Don't make mistakes and smash it.
Alley flying.
Woo! What is up, Valley Maniacs? I am Valley Flying. Welcome back to the Valley Flying 76 channel. We're talking all about Marvel Future Revolution. In this video, we're talking about some of the mistakes that I've made with my brother Cubs fan Han and some of the mistakes he's made, so that you don't make these mistakes and you can start off your account right now. If this is your first time here, guys, hit that subscribe button for more Marvel Strike or Marvel Future Revolution content. Strike Force is on the other channel. And hit the notification bell so you know as soon as a new video is up. But welcome back, my brother Cubs fan Han. It has been way too long. Last time you were on this channel, I think we were talking about Dragon Champions. That's how long it has been. But this is a totally different game, totally different genre. Marvel characters. How are you enjoying Marvel Future Revolution right now, brother?
I'm obsessed. I cannot possibly get enough of it right now. It's not a perfect game. There's things that I wish that they'd add. Like one of the biggest things I really want them to add. I bought this. We could make a whole video on this actually, but I bought this controller for my iPhone. This backbone right here. Okay. And the game doesn't have controller support. I can't even use it for the game right now. I'm so bummed. So I hope they add that. But other than that, I'm just absolutely loving the game. Played as much as I can. I got this little one for my LD player. And the button mapping is so weird. There's this drift on it. Every time I want to upgrade my specialization or something, I gotta remove the button mapping just so I can click stuff with my mouse, and then I gotta put it back on when I'm playing. So control support is a little weird, but I guess there's some people that are having a good experience playing on your keyboard and mouse. But I gotta tell you, just playing on my phone, I like that experience, and I like that it's been a soft launch here, guys. So right, I don't mind a lot about playing on the phone. The only thing that gets frustrating to me is the joystick, because after a while, I'm just my thumb gets tired of, you know, dragging on the screen all over the place. But the actual ability side, my right hand is totally fine.
I guess I'll leave it at that. Let's move on to the game. There's a joke there.
What's this video even about?
But this is a family-friendly channel. So all right, it's about our mistakes. It's about our mistakes that we've made. So I guess the first one that I guess not a huge mistake that I've made, but this is a mistake that some people make when looking at your inventory. You got some things here that you want to dismantle. You got some things here that you don't want to dismantle. Now, normally these things here, I don't dismantle them at all. This is where I'm doing most of my dismantling. Let's actually dismantle some of this. So dismantling your badges, there's no way to upgrade these badges once you get them. You can put different cores in them. So once you get like one of these 1-star or 2-star badges, then just go here, select the grade, all the 1s, 2s, 3s. Sometimes a lot of the 4s I'm going to delete as well. Depending where you're in the game, it may or may not be a thing to dismantle them. But let's talk about these, not these cores. I guess it's a little controversial. Some people dismantle them, get the gold, get the thing. Some people upgrade them. I've been upgrading mine. What have you been doing with your cores? Upgrading or dismantling?
I'm upgrading them right now and kind of crunching. You can do the crunching and all of that. And so the only thing I don't like about that is it's so RNG based. When you put them into that, what's that machine called? You put 3 of them in there, and you got I think it's 75% chance at first, and then 50% chance that it even upgrades. So I'm not a fan of that RNG based grinding system there, to be honest.
Yeah, playing these Asian developed games, there's a lot of RNG in all these games that I've played that have been developed like Asia. This game is no exception. A lot of RNG. You get it guaranteed, which is good in the first one, but you don't get to choose the color. So maybe you need a lot of reds. Even if I put in 3 reds, that's one weird thing about it. I could come up with a blue or a green, and it may not even upgrade. So yeah, a lot of RNG with that. Now this is a big area to make a mistake, though. There's some things that you could do here, you could recover from. This is one I think it's going to be very hard to recover from, and unfortunately, we were talking before this. This was a mistake that unfortunately you made, and I see that sad face here. What was this big mistake that you made here, brother?
I crunched a regional piece into something else.
Oh. Yeah. All right. So what is so valuable about these regional pieces? Let's just take a look at this Sakaar one. You got attack here. You got attack there. On this one, you also have attack, but these numbers are actually the numbers are pretty good there. Let's look at this one. The attack there, 130, 6%. This one goes 120 and 6%, or 6.6%. So you're getting better stats with these regional pieces. Yep. And you only get these once every time you pass a region. So like this is for Midgardia. There's a Sakaar one there. There's a Hydra one. Every time you pass a region, you're gonna get the helmet for that. And then you got to get lucky to get the suit or the other pieces for that, or for the characters. So yeah, dismantling these very, very bad because
it was very early on. This is something I hope people have learned so far, and for everyone throwing their phones about me, you know, making this mistake. This was like literally soft launch. No content's out there about the game. I'm just like, oh, I need this. Why is this thing locked? I'm just gonna unlock that and get the cool piece that I want, because I don't like this one. And I found out later, wow, that those glow pieces.
That's a very good point. You have to physically unlock the piece. So like if I wanted to dismantle this Sakaar, not you that Marvel makes this like, don't do this. You want to save this, like, oh,
it should have been a red flag.
Locking, what is this lock? Let's just unlock this. And so don't do that. There's some cards that are very good as well that have locks. Don't dismantle those cards unless you know what you're doing, especially early on. Don't do this. Yeah. If you're later game and like you got 3 of these Sakaar helmets, then maybe. But as you can see, even with these Sakaar helmets, I still haven't dismantled them. I don't know what I want to do with them. Yeah. Don't make that mistake. That's a pretty big mistake.
Hang on to all the regionals. Yeah, hang on to all of them.
And if it's locked for a reason. Don't unlock it.
I see.
Cards as well.
It should have been my first hint that maybe something was aloof.
well, that's what we do. Man. That's what we do, Cubs. We make the mistakes. So the thousands of people watching out there, they don't have to make that mistake. So we made it. Don't do it. Don't do the bad thing. All right, let's talk about some of these areas that you could spend some time in. Blitz, Most Wanted, Special Operations Challenge, Raids. A lot of good stuff that you have to do on a daily basis. Omega War, Dimensional Doors, Dark Zone. Now, sometimes you don't have a lot of time. You only get to log in for a little bit. So I think the most important thing you could do when you first log in is do your alliance check-in. Because you don't want the rest of your alliance screwed up if you can't play. You know, if you can't play, that should be on you. That should, negate your account. But you don't want to screw up your round. So check in, do your donations, do all the alliance stuff. After that, what do you think is the most important? What is your order of operations?
So I just go top to bottom. I think every single one is important in here. I mean, maybe if we get into priority, if you can't do all of them, if you don't have enough time, I might lean towards getting my 3 blitzes in, because I really want to get that RNG shot at good battle badges. And that's going to be mostly, I'd say that's most important when you're level 100. When you got a level 100 character, because then you're getting the highest level battle badges with that. And then the Most Wanted obviously is very important as well. You're gonna get some great costume pieces from that, and the squad XP, which is very valuable. All of these give you the squad XP. So
I already claimed it for today. I was gonna show the pieces. Now the one mistake that you can make on here, you get these Most Wanted pieces. You get to choose either gold, converge them, or you could choose your some costumes. Choose the costumes. Gold, you could AFK farm and get a lot of gold. You could AFK farm and get a lot of converge them. There's no way to really get your costumes there. So if you're gonna do the Most Wanted, you get to choose one of the rewards. Pick the costumes. That is the way you should go with this. Even if you're needing some gold temporary, pick the costumes. So all right, Most Wanted, Special Operations. I think this is important as well.
Yeah, Special Ops is fun, and that's a great one. There's a guild event that you need to do that for, and obviously those sim particles are very important there. And so that's something I would not, especially for everyone out there who's grinding free to play or just trying to make sure that they're being as efficient as possible. Missing Special Ops is not a good thing in a day.
These battle challenges, this is a mistake that I've made. I've forgotten to do these because you have to do these once a week. So I normally put these off till Sunday, just do everything at the end of the day, like at the last second. I've forgotten it sometimes. So if you're gonna put these off like I do, don't make sure that you do these because that's a mistake I made.
It's a lot of squad XP for those. It really adds up through every phase. If you can get all the way through it, you're getting several thousand pieces or several thousand points of squad XP.
Yeah, and the other thing that you're getting in this now is you're getting these tickets that you could draw. And then when you get these draw tickets, new in the store is those Omega tokens or whatever they're called that you could get some really good stuff there. So just by doing your battle challenges every week, you're getting some of those tokens, and you're eventually getting something that you could select really, really good. Arena, your Omega Wars. I think one of the mistakes is going in a little too early. This is the PvP grind fest. Now you just recently gotten your first level 100 character. What has that experience been like for you, being in the soft launch server with some players that have been playing for a while, then going into Omega War? What was that like for you?
So I actually don't have a level 100 yet. I'm getting close.
Oh, okay.
I'm at a level 85.
I misunderstood what you were talking. Okay, almost there.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm close to my first level 100. I'm gonna try to get there this week. Yeah, so I don't have that perspective.
All right. Omega War. One of the things that chat was saying, don't go in too early because it is a grind fest, a lot of whales in there, and it's not as fun if you don't have a good matchup. So you might want to wait on that. Now, as far as what I would do, as far as the order, I think the raids are the most important. What you're getting from the raids is a specialization material, and a lot of people are asking, how do you upgrade your character, and what is the best way to increase their stats? Well, obviously, we talked about some of the things that you could do. You got your costumes that you can put in your character. You got your badges, Omega cards. I think those are the three important ones, but the one that you could have a lot of control over is your specialization. You're going to get a lot of pieces there. Upgrading your character, different stats like so my button mapping is not working. I can't see all my specialization, but you get defensive, piercing, defense, attack, a lot of cool stuff, cooldown reduction in your specialization. And the only place that you could get that, well, not the only place, but your main source that you're going to get that on a daily basis is the raids. So I think if you don't have a lot of time, raids, special ops are the most important. Then I think most wanted, and then the blitzes. Now, these are very, very important if you don't have the badges. As you start to get these badges at the 5 and 6 star level, they start to lose some importance, and you're getting some important squad experience. You're getting the gold that you need. You're getting some these battle badge boxes, like I said, which is very important. You're getting some convergem. But once you get at least your main character with these badges, like I don't have them all this 6 star level, but I have a lot at the 5. I have most of them at 5, but getting that, once you have either the orange or reds on your characters, I think then it's not as important. But you're getting some good rewards for all this stuff per week. Your special ops, you're getting points for your battle challenges, your raids, Omega Wars, Dimensional Duels, and Dark Zone. This is a grind fest as well. Not as fun. You can get if you don't have the characters. I think this is the area that I think they need to improve, is making this a little more alliance friendly, going with more than 4 characters. Because there's a big big gap that you could have with your characters. So that's the order that I would do all these. One thing in your missions though, if you look, we have some special missions here. Do all of these. The thinking in soft launch was to stop some of these and just wait till you get to Midgardia to do these, because that's where you're getting a lot of experience with these side missions here.
Right.
Do them all. Do them all. Yep. Not only are you getting that important gold, you're getting important experience for your character. You're getting experience for your squad. You're getting that's it. The gold that you need, your squad experience, very important. Midgard is when you're getting your character experience, but the squad experience and gold, you need that throughout your day. And now that we aren't able to delete characters, you're not able to keep grinding through and doing some of that stuff. So that is it. Now, this is another important tip that I've made a mistake. We have a bunch of characters here, right? In this selection, I got my main. My main is Captain America. Well, a lot of times you're logging in and it's like, oh, here's a free 3 to 5 badge box, or here's a free 3 to 5 card box. Well, sometimes I was using an alt, like this morning. I started off with Iron Man, started to get him level up a little, and one of those card things went to Iron Man. I'm like, oh, it didn't go to Captain America. So your first login of the day, very important. Log in with your main, collect anything, and this goes for any of these big rewards that you're getting. They just added that to the specialization for these characters. Don't make sure that when you're collecting a lot of these things, that you're using it with your main, because you don't want your your important pieces to go on your characters that you're not using a lot. So what is this called? The squad training. These are the new milestones. So when you're collecting rewards like this, make sure that when you collect these rewards, you're doing it with your main. But I think those are some of the mistakes that I've made. Outfits with cores. Let's talk about this, because this is something that you thought was bad. A lot of chat thought this was good. If you look at some of the bundles that you get, there's some bundles that you get with costume, with cores here. This is a 4-star ornate costume. This is a lot of pieces. Now, this is a lot of cores. That's a lot of money to spend. But if you look at what you're actually getting, how many 1-star costumes does it take to get to this this level right here?
Right. It's going to take a lot. No, and it's a good point. I think really what this debate comes down to is which side of the fence are you on, free to play, pay to play? If you're more on the free to play side, I think those cores, as you call them, crystals in this game.
Cores are something totally different in this game.
Your Marvel Strike Force is showing
terminology. Yeah, the crystals. You're right. It's crystals.
Yeah. So you really kind of want to prioritize, and this is something I'll probably talk about in a free to play guide soon. You really want to prioritize getting those extra character slots unlocked and expanding your inventory, spending those crystals in areas that are permanent in the game. But there definitely is the value here in getting these extra costumes, so you can crunch those costumes up to 5-6 stars, which is not going to be very easy to do without spending crystals on costume packs.
Yeah, whenever I'm spending in a game, I always think of how much time is this going to save me in game, and is that worth what I'm spending? In this case, I think it is, because how long does it take to get 150 of these pieces, of these costume pieces? How much grinding is that will that take you to get that? Just weeks,
months.
maybe months. So if spending, I don't know what this calculates to, but if spending a few bucks to save months of farming, I think that is worth it. Now, if you're not spending cores, exactly like you said, Cubs, this is not a good value if you're spending cores. But if you have an abundance of cores, this is something crystals. I keep calling it cores.
I'm gonna smack you every time.
Guys, it's been 3.5 years I've been calling the premium currency cores, so to call it crystals,
easy for me. In Galaxy of Heroes, we call them crystals, so it's an easy transition for me.
Yeah, cores of this other stuff. So that's one thing. Now the other thing that I want to point out is your squad storage. So if you look, your hero, they have this storage here. You have your inventory. And you could upgrade the inventory for your, I don't want to do it for Doctor Strange. I don't think this is a bad idea on your main. Now, Doctor Strange is not my main.
On the main, yeah.
I think you doing this on your main is important, but instead of doing the upgrading your normal storage for your alts, I recommend doing this squad storage. As you can see, you got your character storage here.
Yeah.
I think it's a good idea to do it on your main. Like for me, Captain America. For you, it would be Iron Man. Whatever your first character, and then the rest of it, do it on your squad storage. Keep your stuff here. That's an important point there. Any other thoughts on crystals? Where is the best to use these things?
Those are the biggest areas, I would say. The inventory expansion, man. You could really do some quality of life improving on your account there for expanding your inventory, especially on your main and your squad, so you can just take care of some of those extra pieces on your alternate characters. So
yeah, the reason I like it for the main is that if you ever do any AFK farming, the time that you could farm is limited by your inventory. So get this as high as you can, so that you can AFK farm for a little longer. And I guess the last thing with cores is I've already purchased it here. I think this is kind of along the line what you said. Consumables. You have things here to expand your squads. You could have more characters. You get 4 that you could use right in the beginning. One of my first purchases was to get that the ticket that you could expand your squad, so you could get all 8 of them. So I think that's the important purchase. After that, using your cores on your inventory, whatever the best way is for you, but main and your squad storage. And then if you want to buy crystals and other stuff, then you could use them on refreshing raids. I think that's a good use of crystals, refreshing your raids on a daily basis for that. I've already done that already today, so we can't. But yeah, I think those are use of crystals. Any other mistakes that you've made? I know I've made a few of these, and
I mean, I've got 5 that I'm gonna cover in my video. Okay. So we'll get into my my shame.
All right. Well, guys, let me know what mistakes you have made. Let's go talk about your shame. What have you done that you regret, and how could that benefit you? So I'm curious to see what you have. Cubs, before we go, let everybody know where they could find you, and if you have anything going on, do some shameless promotion for it, brother.
Shameless promotion. Check out my second channel. Yes, my second channel is CFH. And then I added Marvel Future Revolution to it. I'm fully committed and invested to covering Marvel Future Revolution on that channel. And so come check it out. We'll have this video there. I already got several other videos uploaded there. And my goal is to do at least 3 to 4, hopefully 5 videos a week on Marvel Future Revolution over on that channel. So yeah, check it out.
I like it. All right, links are gonna be down below, guys. We're gonna check out your list, and let me know what mistakes you've made that hopefully people could benefit from and not do that. So thank you guys for watching. Give me that Hulk fist bump. Check out some of my other videos. I will see you guys next time. Valley Flying and Cubs Fan Han.